Hello, I'm Barry Schmaltz again, here at barryschmaltz.com, where you are too, huh? So what do you know if you think this is stupid, huh? All right, don't judge. I'm only making fun of myself, if no one else, just you and me hanging out, being pals here. In the future, people don't even interact. They all live in virtual worlds and listen to music with no tonal center. It's not quite the future yet, and when it is, I will be gone. But before then, it's now. So here we are. I'm playing some old-time, old-fashioned vamps. A vamp is when you're waiting for something. It's the musical continuity that we establish so that you know what it is that you're waiting for. It gives you a vibe and a feeling, and you know what it is. For instance, we're still on that sound there, aren't we? I think we need to go back to a little more synthetic, artificial, natural-sounding pianos here. So faking it up, faking it there, that's the most important thing, is so that we all feel like we're hearing something natural. All right, there we go. And of course, it's entirely fake, but we pretend it is not. And our entire society is based on that anyway, so what is more real, this or that? I submit they are equally valid for reality's sake because they are functional in their own way. In fact, it might be more effective here, reality-based here, because the functionality is really reduced. So if we have intentionality in the basis of that reduced functionality, it's like really concentrating something before you fire it, like a laser. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not from around here. I have a sensibility and concepts that I implement that are based upon a different set of paradigms, as they say. Huh? How much is 20 cents? A paradigms? All right, that's funny. That's funny. Humor I use and I understand completely, always. So in case you have just dropped by and clicked on this at random, which is possible, the nature of things being as they are, you might want a little backstory. Who's this guy? Why is he there? Do we even really care? Those are lyrics from the songs from my first show, Many Worlds of Music with Barry Schmaltz, which is also available on this website, barryschmaltz.com, where you can click on anything at all for free, and you will hear and enjoy it if that is your pleasure and privilege, either way, interchangeably. With me, Barry Schmaltz featured prominently in absolutely every one of the video recordings, and certainly heftily in all the audio recordings, which are also highly enjoyable, and you should hear them because they will edify and give you something you didn't know before when you hear them. It may be painful and takes a while, and it's an acquired taste, but once you acquire it, and even along the way, there might be some value in it, so maybe you'd care to examine such a thing. You can for free here at barryschmaltz.com. I've played not one note yet. I'll do a different vamp than today, the John Cage vamp. Huh? I did that already. Did I do that? I don't remember. That's sort of a joke on his one song that he wrote about time. That wasn't with any sound. It's just a clock on the piano. So, you know, I used that as a gateway drug to get into John Cage, where he's a lot more deep than that. He's got the whole concept of what happens in the performance, includes absolutely everything in that performance. That's a big one. And he's got a lot of other ideas. You know, I still haven't played a note. All right. Oh, this one here sounds like the Mysterioso vamp. Oh, but we know that one will say, perhaps every fan of mine who's heard it already. But you know what? You don't know it in all keys. All the keys are different. So let's explore some of those nuances while we backtrack a little, huh? This is the D-flat to C minor, D-flat major, C minor. The tensions and releases the whole universe there in the relationship of those two chords because they're right next door. And one of them resolves into the other, but the other's not quite resolved, and it goes back to the other one first, and that too, and back and forth forever. That's life. That's what we're saying. Back and forth, you'll never resolve it. The song will end when you finish playing it, or whichever chord you want to end it on. That's the beauty of this one. like to hear it in other keys. In fact, the most familiar of these keys you will recognize is from the, this one. It's a very, very familiar set of changes. If you do it in 6/8, it becomes lying in a pool of my own blood. Remember that one? Or it could be the ride out, like we did last time. The ride out, the one from before. The ride out, only now I'm playing it in the key of F. Going to E minor there. But you can do it anywhere. You can do it in any key you want to do it at all in. Do it in C. Huh? Not bad. Any freaking key you like. Oh yeah, I should play it correctly though in every key to illustrate my point more effectively. Would be better to do. All right, so you get my point. Is if I were illustrating this correctly, I would have illustrated it more effectively. Let's point out our weaknesses by doing it, by making the thing happen. That's funny. Actually, I kind of like learning about myself in that way because this is a very naked experience with the camera. All right, then there. Barry Schmaltz, naturally introspective and shy. Here we are. And there it is. Play it, take it, live it, love it, enjoy it. It's a beautiful vamp. We always like to play it. There we go, with the minor 7th you're looking for. This is a nice one there. I like it in this key. A. It's wistful, but it's also kind of up and perky. And so on. All right, let's leave it there. Leave it on an up-down note, sort of like on a melancholy up note. Huh? Sounds like a drink. I'll have a melancholy up note, please. Huh? Bring it to me, waiter, if you will. There's a little scenario, a little role play I just did for you there. All right, that was fun. We should do more of those little scenes and vignettes that come up spontaneously. How long has this one gone on for? Forever, feels like. All right, so we're good for now. That was nice. I like that. That was a good vamp. Hold on, I'm coming around. All right. Feel a sense of relief, a little vamped out. Very good, very lovely, very nice, very delightful. And you, the viewer, witnessing these wonderful things for all of us here. Hats off to you, the viewer, for showing up, for saying how much you love the thing we do, which we do. And we do it for you, because we love you. Barry Schmaltz, the collective we. Huh? Say we. Yes, John Cage says yes. Why not we? Huh? Get it? Get it? All right, think about that. Listen to the song John Cage says yes. It's on there somewhere. Yeah, why not we? All right, think about it. It's a pun. We love the French. All right, it's a beautiful thing. I'm giving it all away. BarrySchmaltz.com. And you had fun here, the vamps, the new ones, the new vamps here. BarrySchmaltz.com. I'm Barry Schmaltz. And you come and see how it's going. Huh? Pretty good pun. All right, that was funny. Huh? I'm funny.